It is Wednesday, December 21st, 2021, and yes, it is the first day of winter. I am Karen with Empowering to Health, and before we get into some holiday health tips today, I encourage you to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and feel free to share it. Now, my hope is that we can get a movement started to improve health, and this will be the first step in order to do that. So we are only a few days away from Christmas, and no matter what holiday you celebrate or don't celebrate this time of year, parties and family gatherings are just a part of our lives. And it gets really hard to stay on track being healthy because food and different things out there at that time. So you kind of give it up, you get tired. You think it's just the hustle and bustle of the holiday seasons, but it really could be what you are putting into your body. So there are a few things that we can do to avoid this cycle. And I have a couple here that I want to share with you today. And as I said, it's not only for these December holidays, but it could be for any time of the year. So the first one is to start by remembering the purpose of the holidays. And despite what the media want us to believe, it's not all about spending money and buying those gifts. No matter what your religious background is, we can focus on just spending time with family and friends and our connection to them, and bringing some joy into our lives. We've always been social creatures, and humans have relied on each other for survival and, companionship throughout time. That's why we're still here. And I've talked and written before about the importance of social connections. And I know I've probably mentioned Kelly Turner's book, Radical Remission. And she found out, and this is always good to kind of remind ourselves of, that cancer patients who had social connections live 25% longer than those that didn't. There's a lot of other research out there as far as that goes. They are also saying that loneliness is an epidemic. So, find ways to get out and connect to people. And, if you look at it from this opposite view, the lack of social connection can result in loneliness, not only through the holidays, but throughout the year, which can lead to an earlier death. So if you know someone who's going to be alone this holiday season, make the effort to at least reach out to them, ask them if they'd like to attend your gathering, and just focus on those people that you are spending time with, reconnecting and strengthening those relationships. Of course, we can't deny that food is going to be a part of celebrations. It is a part of our lives in celebrations in many different ways. Many people that you know may not be eating very healthy. So if you are going to a gathering that's going to be serving food, it might be hard for you to find something you really want to eat. So if you're taking a dish to that gathering, bring something you're going to eat. It's as simple as that. If it's a sit-down dinner, ask the host if you can bring a couple things. That way you'll have things to share, and also you're going to have some things that you will be interested in eating. There's often fruits and vegetables on a tray with dips. Now focus on those fruits and vegetables, but without the dip. If you are standing around talking, and we often kind of gather in the kitchen or where the food is at, turn your back from the food. If you can't see it, there is less of a chance that you're going to eat it. And even talk to your friends farther away from that buffet table. Research shows too that if you have to walk and make more effort to get the food, it's going to give you a chance to think about it. And you may not end up going to get that third plate of, potato skins or whatever it might be. And believe it or not, our friends actually influence how much we eat. There is another research study out there that shows that when we eat with just one other person, we consume 35% more food than if we were alone. For 4 people, it's 75% more food. And a group of 7 or more people, we eat 96% more food than we would if we were alone. So what's going on? We're looking for validation. Of our friends and people that we care about and look up to, really respect, are eating. It's like giving us permission to do it too. The other thing to think about is the size of your plate or your bowl that you are either putting the food on yourself or putting out for other people to use. Again, another study has shown that that makes a difference. People were given two different sizes of bowls and spoons to serve their own ice cream, and they found that the people that had bigger bowls and bigger spoons gave themselves more ice cream. And this really just kind of makes sense. So the only thing you don't really have to skip on, is that salad. Go for it. You can eat as much salad as you want. But it's looking at the bacon in it, the cheese in it, and all those creamy dips. One last little tip I was thinking about here is this time of year, there are a lot of gifts involving food. I know I've gotten some things from people that are chocolate and cookies and things like that. And then it's also good. And it's easy to start eating it right away because, yeah, we know sugar is addictive. So instead of enjoying it all during the holidays, try a piece of it so that you can get back to those people and tell them thank you and you liked it and what you liked about it, but then wrap it up and freeze it. Cookies and chocolate and candy and all that stuff freezes well. I've done it for years. Wrap it up, put it away, and then come like February, the end of January, beginning of March, when you're looking for something, think about how much better some of these gifts are going to taste when you haven't had all that other stuff around. Well, being healthy through the holidays does require a little bit of advanced planning and thinking things through in social situations, but you know what? You can do it. And if it doesn't happen, don't beat yourself up over it. Just start again. Just like so many things, that old phrase that we learned as a child, try again, goes for this as well. Well, I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. As I said before, please like this video, share it with others so we can get this new focus on health going throughout our lives. So until next time, happy holidays and be healthy.